Ontario Physique Association presents the Official Judges Critique with Rudy Jambrosic.
Jermain, this is Rudy again. I'll be critiquing presentation of physique as you come out here in this class. Posing wise, just could use that a little bit. And I don't know if you're just not posing your legs right, but you're just sitting down on them. I'm sure your legs could be a lot more separated if you pose in the proper way. In this call out, the fellow beside you is out muscling you. See how thick his quads are? From this position, good conditioning, need more separation in the quad. So the muscle groups are truly separated, so the cuts are deeper in that. Good front lat spread. You're posing right back, and the posing is terrible in your front lat spread. If you pose properly and put your hands a little lower, it'll give your physique a whole better look. Here you're posing small. Here you're posing down into yourself. See how the fellow beside you has his shoulders squared. Your posing is definitely hindering you here. Back dog bicep, we can open up a little bit bigger. We're putting the leg back, but not really hitting our hamstring, so not really flexing the hamstring, and you're not opening up your back. You're not opening it up to its full potential in back lat spread.
Side tricep.
And again, here you have your hands posted so high, it really takes away from the structure of your physique. And with your hamstring, you're staying nice and high. You can't see your hamstring drop at all. See, that's a little. There for 1 second, on your right leg, you had a little deeper separation. So it's there. You're just not posing it. If you're not posing it, we can't give you credit for it. And if you have it, it shows. When someone trains extremely hard, diets hard, but does not pose. So now you're hitting these poses. You'll see as now your legs aren't separated. You're standing there wasting time. You got separation in your legs, but you don't know how to separate them, and you stand there just by just trying to put weight on them to separate them. That doesn't work. You got to make sure that you're able to separate those legs. I can't say, well, I think I saw a glimpse of it, I'm going to give marks for it. You get no marks. If you don't show it, you're going to get no marks for it. And so we're going to go through compulsory poses here again as we go through. See, now watch the fellow beside. Boom, there his legs are separated right off the bat. When he stands there, his are separated. You see the cords, his are separated. And yours were, and now you see the right leg's fading out. He's done. See, there you go. You're doing front double bicep, and you're squeezing your abdominals. You don't have to squeeze your abdominals. Stand tall, stand big, and stand tall. You can look 1,000 times better than that pose by posing it differently. Now you're doing front lat spread. Your hands are up by your ribs, that high. Looks terrible. That pose looks terrible. You think it makes you look bigger? It makes you look terrible. So posing is not strong at all. Here you're posing down into yourself. This is what Arnold talks about, posing small. Guys posing small down into themselves. You're not showing your hamstring at all in that pose. And again, here with the back dog by, you got a good back. You can open that back up a little bit more. Your hamstrings aren't showing at all. Here you go, comes your back lat spread. Your hands are a little bit better. If you put them a little bit lower and pull your elbows forward, you could get at least another 2 inches out of that back to pose it big. But you have your hands so high up, it takes away from the look of the back. Posing is incredibly important. By just switching those poses a little differently, you could have worked your way up in the lineup, possibly into a top 5 position. But your posing's hindering you. And it's important to have someone to teach you how to pose. At the Ontario level, especially in a class this big, this strong, you have to. Size-wise, you're carrying good size. You're carrying good size. I see a little more thickness in the back, and of course a little bit more quad development would help with your physique. So off-season wise, I become a little bit more 3D, a little more thickness in the back, and a little bit more size in the back. As you saw, the top 3 are leaving. Now you're being compared to the next group that is coming up. When you hit a pose, when you hit that pose, just hit it. Stop dancing around, stop rubbing your abs. Let the judges see you. In that pose, it seems like you're squeezing your abs. If you stand nice and tall, what you're trying to do is you're trying to take up space. So when you hit that lat, you're not taking up space in that pose. You have to open up width-wise, not shrug-wise. With the hands, if you pop your wrists out back, you have better biceps. The biceps pop a little more. This pose is just, I don't know what this is. I've never seen a IBB pro pose like this. You have to have your hands low and really open up your lats. And see, there we go, being pushed the outside. And I like to see it posed properly. It give a whole different view of your physique. Here, you're posing down. That was a touch better. You're not down into yourself as low, but you're still not showing your hamstring. And once again, when we go through this, you'll see hamstring's a little bit better on this pose. Well, we're gonna move over and see if we can hit the hamstring again. Hamstring's a little bit better in this one. We can still open up a little bit more in that back pose. And it's almost like you're shrugging up on that pose. I don't know exactly how you're hitting that pose, but it's not conducive to your physique. And again, here you have your hands very high up, which takes away from the lines of your physique. If you put a little lower on your waist and truly open up your back, it'll give your back a much better appearance. So for you, a little more quad size, a little bit more 3D, a little more thickness through the back, especially so your muscles really pop in the back double bicep, and posing. Posing is very important. You can be the best bodybuilder in the world. If you can't pose, you won't get a top 3 finish. So make sure that you contact someone to help you and to correct those poses. Great job. It's a very hard lineup. You were very strong. Those are changes that you definitely have to make. A little bit more quality size. And when you pose, it seems like you always want to squeeze your abs. And it's not about squeezing your abs. It's about standing tall. Good showing. We'll see you in the next show.
Thank you, Jermain. Get back to the original position, please.